Tracey Bryant here, and I want to ask you the question. Have you ever thought about how you got involved with someone and the love intensity was high and the romance was on point, and it was a bunch of gift giving and lavish love and laughter, and all of a sudden it just went pew downhill? Well, we're gonna discuss how romance clouds your judgment and also throws you off your square. Let's get into it. Welcome. It's Tracey Bryant here with the Life After Divorce show, the number one show that discusses marriage, life, and love after divorce. I wanted to come to you and speak to you a little bit about the purpose of romance. Romance was created in the 14th century. They started creating it with poems and plays, all of these romantic theater, and it was based on medieval legend. Now, why am I talking about romance? Let's get into it. Why am I discussing romance? I'm discussing romance because so many of us are fooled by romance. We are sucked in by romance, by that chivalry, by that love, by that adventure, by that stimulation. And that's why so many of us are pulled in with love bombing, right? Because we've been set up to receive romance over conscious facts and strategic thought processes. Okay. Now, romance is based on narratives, on a love story, and they feed us these love stories through fairy tales. So it creates romantic thought. So we go into relationships with this picture, this fantasy of this romantic story, these romantic thoughts of what we desire our relationships to be. It's all based on romantic thought. It's not based on factual evidence. It's not based on strategic thinking. Okay? Romance is a drug. It is a drug. It is a drug that they fill women with. Romance does not equal love. You have something called so-called romantic love, but romance is not love. It's an exaggeration and an invention that details incidents and creates a narrative that entertains your thoughts and your ideas of how you want your love and your relationship to be. It provides influence with lavish personal attention and gifts. Lavish personal attention and gifts. Now think about it. A man comes to you and he's overly romantic. He's overly generous. He's showering you with gifts and attention and all of these things, right? And your guards will come down. Not only will your guards come down, but your logical thinking is now clouded. The way you think, logic is out the window because now you're receiving the drug. You're receiving lavish attention. You're becoming emotionally attracted to the attention, which creates an attachment. Romance was created to level the playing field between men who are higher standard, higher class, and to also equalizing the playing field. Romance does not equal money. Romance does not equal that he's going to treat you kind. Romance does not equal that he's a family man. Romance does not equal any of those things. Romance was created to even the playing field from men with money, men with class, men with influence, to even the playing field with men who didn't have money, men who didn't have influence, men didn't have a level of class. So if they came with romance, if they came with um, an array of gifts and attention and all this love bombing and all this story of love and this drug of romance, and they just kept you in that space, in that influence of exaggerated narrative and story of attraction and thoughts and personal attention. If they kept you there in that space, you would lose your shit. Right? You wouldn't think straight. You wouldn't use logic. You wouldn't use intellect. You wouldn't use wit. You wouldn't use your smarts. You wouldn't use your intuition, because all of that would be clouded. All of that would be muddled, right? Because you would constantly be craving this romantic attention, this personal attention, these lavish gifts, these surprises, these unexpected things that go on when someone is romantically attracted to you. Romantic love equals emotions and sensation. It motivates desire. But also, many times, us as women, we use romantic love as a mate choice, to choose our mates as courtship, and to also influence intimate sexual relations. Okay, many times it comes from romance. Think, if you have a guy or that has money, and then he's giving you lavish gifts and he's giving you attention, that's a whole nother situation versus someone that doesn't necessarily have it, and then he's making that happen. He's still providing lavish gifts and attention. It actually helps them to become to be able to have a chance at even getting your attention. That's how a broke dude versus a balling dude gets your attention, through romance. But now things have changed. When I say the playing field has changed, honey, it really has changed, because now you have men without money who aren't even using romance. They are just 100% leaning on the woman to be romantic with them. That's what we call the sassy dudes. Like, they're not looking to be romantic, they're looking to be romanced. They're looking to be wined and dined. This playing field has totally flipped. But I wanted to come to you and talk about romance, because romance, understand, ladies, romance is not a reason to create a marriage. Romance is not the reason to create a relationship. Romance isn't enough. Romance is not enough. Romance isn't a reason to marry someone. The romance does not equal, like I said before, a family man, a father for your child, a good mate, a good husband, a relationship. It does not equate any of those things. It is entertainment. It is emotional attraction and attachment. It is a drug. So be sure that you ask the questions that are needed and necessary if a man comes to you and wants to court you with romance. Make sure that you are using your logical mind, you are using your intellect, and you are just not being fed romance without any of the substantial things that equate a good relationship. I'm Tracey Bryant. I am the host of Life After Divorce show. Be sure, if this video hey, left you with some value, be sure to comment and be sure to like and share and also subscribe to our channel. And if you are over 40 and you are experiencing divorce or you are divorced, check out our exclusive community at the Rebirth Collective community. Tracey Bryant here. I want to thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you found that this video brought you some value, honey, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Watch this next video. Join our safe and supportive community for women who are over 40, recovering from divorce, and in the process of a reinvention and finding happiness. The Rebirth Collective.